Hi, Shannon. So good to see you. Yes.
See you.
Thanks for hosting us. I think today for donuts, we're going with Kachina, which is right up the street, and they have a lot of good, different pastries in there. So we're excited to have a couple donuts and talk about what St. Vincent de Paul is doing in Phoenix.
That's great. Thanks for being here.
So, Shannon, I think the members of the Arizona Chamber would love to hear about what is your mission, how long have you been in the Valley, and then I just heard today that you're actually the largest St. Vincent de Paul in the country. So that's very exciting, something Phoenix can brag about. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. St. Vincent de Paul here in the Phoenix, northern and central Arizona is the largest one, not just in the country, but in the world, because of partners and all the great people here in Arizona that are part of our work. That's why that happens. So
Very generous community.
It's a really generous community, and I think it's also a community that just wants to dive in and help and support one another, and so that's really what's allowed us to grow. But our mission is to feed, clothe, house, and heal people in need, really people who have nowhere else to turn for help. So we're the As If family for folks that maybe might experience some difficulties and just need some help getting back on their feet. And the second half of our mission is to provide opportunities for people to serve. So the way that we do our work is to invite the entire community in, including all the businesses that are part of the Arizona Chamber, and really allow us all to support one another. So
how many do you house currently in this building?
In this building, we are moving people in because it just opened weeks ago. We built it with the support of the city of Phoenix, Maricopa County, and the state of Arizona, and some private donors. So we're so grateful to be able to open it. It's beautiful.
What's the average amount of time that you envision people staying here in this level? I know every situation is probably different, but that's what I'm asking about the average.
So in transitional housing here, it's about 8 to 9 months.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
It used to be about 5 to 6, but when the cost of housing went up, it makes it a little bit harder. Most of the folks who are here are on fixed income, so they're either receiving Social Security or maybe disability, and so they need to be able to find something that is subsidized or they're paying a percentage of their income. So this is what what we call our bed sits looks like. Somebody has a bed, a desk, they have a place to store their things. There's even a place to keep their valuables. And so it is an apartment, right? But it is safe, and it gives people the opportunity to live with us for a time and then, eventually be ready to move into permanent housing.
So Shannon, you've mentioned a couple times that one of the things that you help with is workforce transition. People who don't have jobs, maybe you're doing some job training, maybe you've had some job placement and you're providing that service. We know of some that you've worked with in our membership around call centers. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we've recognized that there's a lot of people who can work.
Yeah.
If you're experiencing homelessness, it's really hard to hold down that job. And if you've gone through a lot of that trauma, when you've just been knocked down, sometimes you just need a little bit more support.
Yeah.
So besides DePaul Manor, we've also opened up a workforce transitional housing program called Rosalie's Place. It's 71 beds for men and women who either have a job or who are actively working to get a job. And they'll be living with us on campus. We also have workforce folks that are supporting people in our dining rooms and with a training room, really to help all the folks who can get a job be able to do that.
This has been so great. Thank you, Shannon. This has been fantastic. I think not a lot of our members realize just what you're doing here on this campus, and that we have such a gem to have the largest St. Vincent de Paul in the whole entire world here in Phoenix, because we have such a generous community. And I have generous members, so they would want to be helpful. So really, please tell us how we can be more involved, where to go to get more involved. We'll share all those links as we send this out. And I know you're going to come speak to the whole board soon, but in terms of getting out to as many people as possible, we want to be helpful.
Well, we invite people to come to our website, so we'll give you that, stvincentdepaul.net, and they can learn more about what we do, how you get involved with drives if you want to do that, how you can volunteer and be part of it. It's really, again, a dual mission, right? We're here to feed, clothe, house, heal, but we're also here to provide opportunities for people to find meaning and purpose and joy and service, and that means the business community too, right?
Yeah.
We're all better when we're engaged and caring for one another. So we invite everybody to come find us, and we're all in this together.
No, that's great. We look forward to that. As you said, you're good for the soul, and so all of us have souls that could use help whenever we can. So thank you so much, Shannon. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For having me.